Go.
Yes, I would like to say, obviously, you people are not satisfied with the way our country is running, and I would like to know, would any of you consider defecting to a communist country?
Well, there aren't too many left, but did you ever consider that?
I'd like to just say something.
Yes.
No, because this, like I said before, our struggles come from our own soil. We're not importing anything from another country. We don't want to go to another country. I was born here, and I want to give a, I want to fight for a better future for my child, which I'm going to have in December. And I think that the Communist Party and the Young Communist League and what we represent, I'm Italian-American, he's Jewish-American, she's Indian-American, he's African-American, this kind of racial unity, in a time like this in our country where racism is running rampant, is a very important idea and very important to take action on.
I got your point. Yes, sir.
Realistically, your child is not going to be raised in a communistic country. Would you consider taking yourself and your child to another country?
No.
No.
No,
okay,
I'm
back
right
here,
to stay to fight for our rights here.
I'm just curious why in this country, with all the brains we have, why there haven't been other people without money, being lawyers, running for president. We have smart,
Are you cynical about our
people.
presidential system?
I
said right over here,
do.
I said to her, why don't you support a candidate then who's for social programs who wants to cut the military? And she said, there is nobody out there. It does seem odd that even at this point, the Democrats can't get anybody to come forward to run. I mean, that the quality of the candidates that we get is so poor and so small. In a country this size, with as many diverse views as we have in this country, Bob, he says you got to be a millionaire to run for president.
That's right.
That's right. Jesse Jackson was different, wasn't he? That was good.
I came from the...
Well, Jesse Jackson is still around.
Yeah.
Good.
Would you support Jesse Jackson, even though he's not a
I
communist?
support a lot of things that he stands for, yes.
Okay, yes. What do you say to that, Bob? You got to be a millionaire. This isn't a democracy. It's a millionaire's paradise, perhaps.
Well, it is true that you need money to campaign. That's why even though I'm in the broadcast media, I want the broadcasters to provide free campaign time. I don't think they should have to pay for those commercials to extol their virtues or the lack of the virtues of their opponent. What we're talking about here is a system in which you need a lot of money to run, not because that's a test for office, because that's a test for campaigning. And the best way to, there are two ways to rectify this situation. One, I think the campaigns take too long. I think we ought to do what they do in the United Kingdom. Limit the time of a campaign to 6 weeks and 6 weeks
All right,
only.
but at this point in time, this man's concern is very real. In order to be president, you have to be a millionaire or close to it or closely aligned with business enough so that you can get the money to run.
I just answered how to rectify that.
Okay.
Bob, our history doesn't show that Lincoln was a millionaire.
He wasn't, but Lincoln was 100 Good mattress and get a good night's sleep. You'll find brand names like Simmons Beauty Rest, comrade, Sealy Posturepedic, and Perfect Sleeper, all at Dial a Mattress, 1-800-MATTRES. Like this Simmons Beauty Rest adjustable bed. Actually, is it plugged in? There it goes. Look at that. You won't find this in Moscow, comrades. Only in America. And in Russia, you'd have to wait online for probably 12 years to get a bed like this. But here, you can just pick up the phone right now and call 1-800-MATTRES in any of these cities: New York, Chicago, Miami, Los Angeles, Boston, Philadelphia, anywhere in the country. You talk about distribution systems? We've got them here in this capitalist state. And remember, you leave that last S off, 1-800-MATTRES. You leave the last S off, not for socialism, for savings. Watch this.
Dial a Mattress. For over 10 years, the easiest way to buy a brand new mattress without leaving home. Just pick up the phone and dial 1-800-MATTRES. You'll get the lowest prices on Sealy Posturepedic, Perfect Sleeper, and Simmons Beauty Rest. You'll get express 2-hour delivery. That's right, 2-hour delivery, and you only pay our driver upon your approval. Dial 1-800-MATTRES and leave off the last S for savings.
Okay, say it so everybody can hear you. It's an outlawed communism, should we? 60% of you say yes, still finding it a threat. 40% of you say no. I'd like to thank all of our American communists for coming down and speaking out with us today, as well as Bob.